So now I'm at the restaurant at the Coco Beach Club having lunch, and it's one of the great extra amenities and bonuses that you're gonna get by upgrading to the Coco Beach Club is the fantastic food choices. Of course, this is the best food on the entire island, and I think it's on par with the best food on board the ship as well. So first off, you're gonna have a salad bar option over there where you can choose from several different options. So what I got was one of everything, because that's generally what I do in life. You've got the Greek salad right here, hummus and tzatziki, dipping sauces. You've got a tomato salad, tomato and basil, baba ganoush, which is not only delicious, but fun to talk about as well. You've got the ceviche and, well, shrimp. I can mention shrimp a few more times, and then the mixed greens. So I'm just gonna give it a little taste here. I love ceviche. Hope I love this ceviche. Not all are created equal. Really good sea bass. Corn is not a flavor that I always have in there, but it's really, really good. Let me put a little lime on top. Delicious. I think right now is time for an excellent palate cleanser. Coco Cay. Only get it here at the Beach Club. Absolutely delicious. There you go. We're partnering there with Shandon, California. Woo-woo. All right, so as we continue on here, I just wanted to go to the shrimp because shrimp is right in front of me and it's naturally next. Go, shrimp cocktail. That tastes exactly like a shrimp cocktail. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's move over to the salads. Mixed greens, balsamic vinegar, some aged balsamic. Can't go wrong there. Solid, Greek salad. The biggest feta. I like the big, huge chunks of feta, just saying. Flavors right on. Pita. Let's go with some baba ganoush first. Really good, as you would expect. Let's go for some hummus. It's actually really, really good. And then you got some tzatziki there. I'm actually gonna try that with some veggies. Excellent. So excellent, it gave me the hiccups. Cheers. Now we're gonna move on to the entree. All right, so I thought I would lead it off with the signature Coco lobster sandwich, side of fries. Looks pretty darn good to me. So you've got crispy fried coconut crusted lobster, brioche bun, avocado relish, and well, rum soaked pineapple salsa. You had me at rum soaked. Let's do this thing. Put a little of the sauce on there. Before this opened, my old school favorite was definitely the chicken sandwich, new #1. But I haven't gotten to the burger yet, so I'll keep going. Fries, let's dip there too. They taste like fries, but good fries, not bad fries. Not soggy at all, nice and crispy, good consistency. Let's move on to an all-time classic, the Cabana burger. So you got the brioche bun once again. It's a burger. Let's get after it. Got some nice cheese on there. All right, you got the tomato. All right, I'll give it a try. Nice. Looks like almost a Thousand Island spread. It's a really, really good burger. Actually, it might be better than any of the burgers that I've had on the ship. Excellent burger. And then I heard lobster out the corner of my eye, so it's kind of like squirrel, lobster. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna cut in and head right to this beautiful, beautiful spiny lobster. So we have the grilled Bahamian lobster, a little bit different than like a Maine lobster, but we'll see. Coco Cay seems to be getting better with each and every sip. So let's check this guy out. Let's see what kind of surgery I need to do on it. Woo, that looks delicious. That looks delicious. Put lemon on there. I trust the chef. He says a little lemon. I go for a little lemon. Once again, I just wanted to mention that all of this is included with your upgrade to the Coco Beach Club. So you're probably seeing the value more and more now as we go. It's really good lobster. Really good lobster. If I didn't have several other mains, well, I'm gonna just go anyway. Looks like you got almost like a ratatouille over here. Love that movie. Watch it with my daughter all the time. Big fans of Remy. Sides are excellent as well. And I know I need to be moving on, but I'm just gonna keep going because, well, did I mention that it was lobster? All right, so here we have grilled tiger prawns. Once again, you had me at prawns, you had me at shrimp, you had me at lobster. Love all of it. Absolutely delicious. Let's try it with the rice. Use a little bit of the lemon on there. All right, a little bit of rice, a little bit of tiger prawns, a little bit of rice flying. Spot on. Yeah, really, really good. Excellent. And you know, if you're gonna do that much surf, the only place to go next is the turf. So I'm gonna head on in to the filet mignon right now. You got some baby potatoes right next to it there, and well, herb crusted filet mignon. No question that that's on my list. All right, got a little chimichurri sauce here. Put it in. Actually didn't need that knife at all. Super, super tender. All right, let's try those sides, little baby potatoes. I love the olive oil, lemon, salt. You can taste it all in there. And then some peppers and squash. It's really good. You know, an island destination like this, to prepare food of this quality, you think they have under 500 people that are on here staffed throughout the entire time. And then of course you have support that comes in from the ships as well. But to put out this quality food is pretty fantastic. And so I just like to take a minute and give a cheers to the chef because they're nailing it. All right, so a little palate cleanser here. At least that's my excuse every single time. Now we have another version of surf and turf. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I see the word lobster, I see the word shrimp, that's gonna go right to the top of my list, and it's probably what I'm gonna order. But they also have this grouper willing to give it a try. If it's as good as everything else, then probably gonna be pretty darn good. Just get a little lemon on top there. It's good. Grouper is a fish that you choose to eat because you like fish. I think it's really good. I love fish of all kind. You try it with the sauce right here. That's really excellent. It hits a great scale on the Danny scale, Taylor scale. Probably not. He likes those the white fishes that are a little more mild. But this, you get an intense fish flavor, and it's really, really delicious. A few more potatoes. So let's go to the final turf. Like I said, on this menu, this is what I would probably order last, chicken, just because I love chicken like anybody else, but I love to have all of those things that I may not order at a restaurant at home on a normal basis. And when I see the word market price, I don't always buy it. Chicken's really good. I said like everything that I've had so far here, but I mean, to me, nothing's gonna compare with the lobster. The tiger prawns were out of this world. Something I've always wondered is if it is humanly possible to be a lobsteravore. So not a carnivore, an herbivore, just a lobsteravore. You don't have to be limited. You got Maine lobster, you got Baja lobster, the little langostinos, spiny lobster, but what if that's all I ate all day was lobster? I don't know, just a thought. But also, just to add to that, you also can deep fry lobster, and it's absolutely delicious as well. So as always, my favorite part of the meal, dessert. Figured today I would start with the healthy portion, kind of work my way up to the, you know, the things with more fructose and things like that in there. So chocolate brownie, praying it lives up to the rest of the meal because it's been so good. Okay, so this is a caramel and chocolate brownie. A little whipped cream in there. I'm gonna get that raspberry too, a little of the brittle. Ooh, peanut brittle. This is mine, the whole thing. Just pointing that out, just letting you know. Let's keep going. A little more peanut brittle. I'm nervous to hand it over because I want to eat all of this right now. It's really good. Really good. Okay, let's go with the rum cake. Little palate cleanser first. Okay, so we've got some rum-soaked Bahamian cake. We also got a little whipped cream on top, some strawberries. It's really good. Definitely like a lighter dessert than the other one. Really, really tasty. Delicious. Get a little of that crust. So in addition to dessert, one of my favorite things to have along with dessert would be an Italian espresso. So I just ordered an espresso for a halfway dessert break. Thank you so much. All right, cheers. Go. Excellent. Something that pairs perfectly with espresso, chocolate chip cookie, the size of that. Not quite the size of my face, but looks delicious anyways. Really good chocolate chip cookie. Got no complaints there. Coffee, chocolate goes together perfectly. Sorbet, I am a huge lover of sorbet. This is a tropical fruit sorbet. Once again, if you're looking for something on the lighter side, this is delicious, super light, fruity, sweet, yummy, happy, orange. Yeah, perfect. And then finally, some really, really beautiful looking fruit salad. Once again, this is so, I'm so impressed to have this quality on a private island like this in general. So we got some raspberries and blueberries, kiwi, really good, strawberries, some watermelon. I'd say this kind of lives up to Coastal Kitchen, which is the suite experience on board the Royal Quantum and Oasis class ships. This whole meal does, and it's, once again, I just can't tell you how impressed I am to be able to take that experience, put it on a private island, to feel like you're at a world-class resort, because I really, truly do feel like I'm at a world-class resort for a day. Then I'm gonna get back on my floating palace, the Anthem of the Seas, and head on to Nassau tomorrow, but once again, blown away. Once again, this is actually perfect in between the courses for a palate cleanser as well. But I'd like to take a second to just kind of review and go through. Oftentimes people tell me that you love absolutely everything, and I've had a few people tell me that on tours that they've gone on with me, and by the end of the tour they said, wow, you actually do absolutely love everything. I think that's a great approach to life, and I think it's also a fantastic approach to food. You come into it believing that you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it, and this food was absolutely, completely sensational. It was really, really good. So I would say my very top piece would be the Coco lobster sandwich. I really liked it. I love lobster. The brioche bun was absolutely perfect and unique to the area. And then very, very close second would be the lobster itself. Loved all the pieces of the lobster. It's very different than other lobsters that we get, especially in California and then up in the Northeast as well. So it's nice to mix it up as well. Burger was really good if you like a burger. I love that they have one on there. It's a classic go-to. Shrimp cocktail was fantastic. I would say of the appetizers, the baba ganoush, the taste was really, really good to me. And then you just absolutely can't go wrong with the shrimp cocktail. I think that's it. And then moving on back to the desserts, caramel and chocolate brownie was spot on. But sometimes, believe it or not, I don't feel like going for 5 desserts or going in for a huge one. And on a tropical day like today, I would actually probably get the fruit and the sorbet. I think that's perfect because then I can get back on. I'm gonna eat chops tonight. We all know I'm gonna have the flourless chocolate cake and absolutely mess it up. I think that this is a perfect thing for early afternoon in the Bahamas.